Hi, welcome to Easy Eats. I'm Bambi.
I'm Colin Hayes.
And today we're gonna make
zucchini bread.
gluten-free zucchini bread. All right, so the ingredients you're going to need, we'll start with a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil.
1 cup of tightly packed grated zucchini.
1 cup of all-purpose flour, xanthium gum, gluten-free.
1/2 cup of almond flour.
1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
1 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice.
1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt.
2 large eggs.
1/3 cup of honey.
3 tablespoons of almond milk unsweetened.
1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract.
1/3 cups of dark chocolate chips.
Best part. So that's all the ingredients that you need. And now we'll show you what you do next. Right now we're going to show you how to grate the zucchini. A little bit of knife safety. Always, always, always keep the blade away from you. We're gonna cut it down like that. And then put your knife away from you so you don't end up cutting your fingers. All right, Colin, show them how to grate some zucchini here. Put that down on there like that. Yeah, you know. Perfect. Let's do this. Let's go it over here. Now let's try it like this. Really hard, like that.
All right.
Okay.
I'm a good shredder.
You are a good shredder. Okay, let's check that now. Perfect. One of the most important parts to doing this is draining all the liquid off of the zucchini. You can put that down. Thank you. So we're gonna put it in this little cheesecloth bag. And Colin's gonna show you his muscles and squeeze out all the juice. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Look at that. Awesome. Thank you, Colin. And that is how you shred grate zucchini.
Melt the coconut oil in a microwavable bowl for 30 seconds or until melted. Set aside to cool.
Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and line a pan with parchment paper, and it will overhang just a little bit.
In a medium mixing bowl with dry ingredients, flour, almond flour, cinnamon, salt, allspice, and baking soda and baking powder.
Let's whisk it. A little bit more. It's all blended. All blended. Great, thank you, Colin. Take the mixing bowl with the coconut oil and add eggs. Colin, will you crack those eggs for me?
Uh-oh.
And we're gonna do 1/3 cup of honey. Good job, buddy. It's okay. We didn't get oh, you did get a shell. Always make sure you wash your hands. And Colin and I both have washed our hands before doing this. Perfect.
Make sure there's no.
Nope, there's none. All right, Colin, will you add the vanilla, please?
Yes.
And will you please add the almond milk? Perfect. Now, we're gonna stir this with a rubber spatula, like this. And after I get this done, Colin, you're gonna put the zucchini in there for me.
In there?
Yes. And you will notice as you're stirring it that the coconut oil starts to solidify. If it gets too difficult to stir, it gets really hard, you can go ahead and microwave the bowl in little spurts. All right, Colin, go ahead and add that in.
In here.
Yes. Perfect. And then we'll just gently fold it around with the rubber spatula. How's that look? You think it's good?
Yep.
I think we're ready to move on.
Add the dry ingredients to the zucchini mixture. Gently stir with the rubber spatula and fold until combined. Do not over mix. And carefully fold in the chocolate chips and reserve a few for the top, please.
I'm glad you said please. We're gonna reserve a few for the top. You think that's plenty for the top? I think it's good. Okay, so we're gonna carefully and gently fold those chocolate chips in, and we're almost ready to bake. We're gonna pour the batter into a loaf pan typically, or muffin cup, but for today, since we're using, keep pouring, you're good. Since we're using this little oven here, we're gonna pour it in a little tiny cake pan, and we would typically bake it for 45 minutes if we were using a loaf pan. But we're gonna adjust that time today. And when you're into it about 20 minutes, you'll wanna take a toothpick and put it right in the center to see if it's cooking well, if you're gonna need to get some more time in there. None after your timer goes off. Colin, how do you time?
I time with my cell phone.
So the last thing before we put it in the toaster oven, we're gonna put the last little bit of chocolate chips on top. Oh, you can do that. Good idea, Colin. I knew he was gonna sneak some chocolate chips.
All done.
So this is your finished zucchini bread, gluten-free zucchini bread. We're gonna let it cool for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna have some of it. So thank you again for joining us on Easy Eats. Got anything to say? Thanks.
Thanks for joining us. And we tried our best.
Can you wipe your fingers off there?
Yeah.
He's making a mess, I'm sorry.
And
Just kidding.
And don't forget to, don't throw away the zucchini.
We might have had a mishap with our zucchini. It might have accidentally got thrown away, but we recovered and we have more.